Mr. Ed Mowery. Yeah, come on. Of Tiwanaku, and formerly of Nocturnus.
What's up?
Hell yeah. Ed graciously donated his bass from his Nocturnus days. So give that man a round of applause. So that's what we need is donations. It takes a community, I keep saying that, and it really does. And yeah. So Ed, tell us about how you got into a Florida band, being from up north and all that shit.
Yeah,
You can take that off.
I actually moved to Tampa from Seattle back in 92, 91, and moved here to work with a band that was going and everything. And then that fell apart within 2 weeks. And my buddy's like, dude, you need to go try out for Nocturnus. And I'm okay. Well, then I met Chris Anderson, who also plays bass, played bass on Thresholds. And he taught me 3 songs from the band. And I went and tried out. And within a week, I was in the band and we were scheduled to go to Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Thresholds tour. Yeah.
How long were you recorded an album too, right?
Yeah. I recorded the Mummified and Possess the Priest, bass and backup vocals on that. And then did Ethereal Tomb in 2000. And I was bass and lead vocals on that one.
Oh, cool. And so that, I guess that fell apart eventually, or
yeah, shit happens with bands.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of us are former band members.
Yeah,
that's why I quit fucking with that shit. Excuse my, sorry kids. I know there's kids here.
I don't blame you. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy life to be in and out of bands, but making things happen just for yourself and for the band you're in, and then. Just not holding bad blood between people.
Right.
Way to go.
Too old for that shit.
Yeah, it's like the drama. Fuck that shit.
We're not kids anymore. And so you formed Tiwanaku, and let me tell you something. I screwed that name up so many times during the interview, but I think I have it right nowadays. Tiwanaku.
Yeah.
And I heard Joe played an interview yesterday. And I was like, holy shit, I screwed up that name like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, it's Tiwanaku. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ways. Sort of like how everybody got Sepultura mixed up in the beginning,
How did that come together, and how did you come up with the name?
I actually...
You did all that? I mean, you brought it all together?
Yeah, I'm pretty much my brainchild. And I had read about Tiwanaku in Eric Von Daniken's... what's the name of that damn book? Chariots of the Gods, and was so enamored by the whole thing and started just looking into it and reading about, there's rumors of the first humans being dropped off on planet Earth in Tiwanaku.
Alien shit.
Yep. We all about that alien shit. But yeah, the day after I left Nocturnus the second time was when I was like, it's time to start doing my own fucking thing.
Gotcha.
And then I started seeking out other people, and that's
who was the original recording?
Original recording. We had Mr.
Wade Black.
We also had Mr. Rick Renstrom on shred guitar, and we had Mr. Richard Christie on drums.
Wow, that's an all-star lineup right there.
Yeah, absolutely, for a first demo,
Fuck yeah,
it was awesome. We had a blast doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah,
absolutely. But. Now we're working on another record, and Mr. Black and I are talking about doing another project together.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, do a dual vocal kind of thing.
So I have to ask, did y'all decide that here?
Yes.
That's what it's all about. Bringing everybody together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's start some more Florida bands. Yeah. So what I saw you guys a couple years ago. In Orlando, you came down because you don't live here. You guys live elsewhere. You moved away, but to me, it's still a Florida metal band which incarnated here, and that's why I included you.
Yeah,
and I discussed it with Tim wherever he's at, and we decided, dude, they started here, and Wade was in it. Richard Christie, and so it was a bunch of Florida metal musicians. So deservedly so, and so. Tell us about your current Tiwanaku.
Right now, everybody in the band, other than me, is from Pittsburgh, and we have Sean Valentine over
Right here?
with the whacking shirt
Sean
on.
Valentine.
Vakken.
Come on. Give it up for Sean over here.
Yeah.
Another shredder.
Lead shredder for Tiwanaku.
Hell yeah. Come on up, man.
But yeah, we also have Ryan O'Neal on keys, and he's literally one of the most talented musicians ever fucking
That
played.
dude promotes my shit. I like that. He's a good dude. He comes on my show sometimes, like in the chat and shit. I love it. It's awesome.
He's a
good
great
dude.
guy, man, and just unbelievable. If you listen to song 9 on our album, it's just piano, and he fucking shreds the piano so bad. You got to hear it if you haven't heard it yet.
So when did that album come out?
That came out November 4th of 2022.
Okay.
And then we're working on our new one right now. I started a label recently, last year, Particle Collider Records. We're going to reissue the first Tiwanaku record. We're also talking about reissuing the very first 2 demos through Vic Records in Europe. And the new album will be put out also on my label.
Okay. Sean, give us a little of your history. We know you're not from Florida. We'll forgive you.
Actually, I was born in Fort Lauderdale.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Florida boy.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
a native Floridian. All my family's from up in Pittsburgh, though. So whenever I was 3, we moved up. So I'm Florida born, Pittsburgh raised, just a giant cocktail of weird. Yeah, no,
How did you hook up with this guy?
So the drummers that are on the album, I say drummers because they're both brothers, Liam and Ryan Herka. They essentially, long story short, they needed a new lead guitar player. And I remember waking up on my day off to a text message that said, "Hey, you want to try out for this band?" And just right away, it was like, the perfect fit. Yeah, the perfect alarm clock. I had the most perfect answer to the question us guitar players dread, which is, "Hey, so what tuning do you play in?"
I've never asked that.
And Ed said 7 strings tuned down a half step, and I'm like, "Well, fuck, I play in 7 strings tuned down a half step. This is perfect." And like literally right there, we're like, "Okay, this is definitely going to work out. This is going to jam." We did the most important part of the tryout process because, I learned the songs, I could play them, but when you're in a band as serious as this, you got to be able to literally live with the people that you're going to be playing music with. And Ed and I, we met up for drinks and just hung out. Didn't even talk business or anything at all like that. We just hung out. And it was like, I knew this man for 25 years in the matter of 5 minutes. It was perfect.
What bands did you play in before? You played in something I know, right?
So I did lead vocals and lead guitar in a band called Beneath the Remains.
Yeah. Beneath the Remains.
Yeah. That was back in my early 20s, in 2010, 2011. We surprisingly didn't get the name from the Sepultura album.
Oh, okay.
But
Did you sound like them?
No, but when we played with Cavalier Conspiracy, we definitely may have twisted the history a little bit. Be like, Beneath the Remains, Sepultura, yeah. And that was a great time. That was a really good forging of my past. It's learning how to be a front man, learning how to really perform.
Right.
Where not so much just how many RPMs you can spin your hair and how many notes you can shred, but truly perform.
Yeah.
Doing it right, doing it solid. And then I had another band. We never released anything, but we were called Curseborn, just standard melodic metal band. And I have a brainchild, a baby that I've been working on for 10 years, just finding the right people, called Plague Rider, inadvertently named after the Absence album, Riders of the Plague, one of my biggest inspirations.
Nice.
And
Peter's wandering around here somewhere.
Yeah, no, we said hi. We hung out for a little bit. It
Cool.
was absolutely fantastic. A huge influence on me.
Good dude.
I was in Vermithrax. Where? A little bit of a laundry list.
Hey, this guy came down from Pittsburgh to be here for all of us. Fuck yeah. Come on, give it up for him. Now, go ahead.
Our drummer and I have another band, and we just played a show in negative 15 degree up to your assholes in snow.
Is that North Florida?
Yeah. It's around the Florida-Bama line.
Yeah. So, Ed, you flew out from New Mexico.
Yep.
To be here. He came from New
Absolutely.
Mexico to be here. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
I
Lived in
think
Tampa many years, though. So it's like coming back to the old stomping grounds big time. It's like just looking around, getting all the memories coming back of everything that I've done here. It's an amazing place.
I love this shit that people are coming from other states and cities to be here to be a part of this. I'm just happy that everybody's having fun. And Ed has a special story. I don't know if you want to get into briefly. You've been on CBS Sunday Morning recently. I saw killer promotion, by the way.
Yeah.
All the Tiwanaku shit around you being interviewed on CBS Sunday Morning.
Yeah.
You have a special story. Probably want to make everybody aware as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have had 34 major surgeries. My neck was broken at one point. My low back was broken at one point. My knee was shredded at one point. I had it replaced and revised. And once they fixed me,
Well, what was that from, though?
that was from downhill skiing,
Oh,
head twirling.
Oh,
on stage. And I was a real big soccer player, big
okay.
aggressive goalie. And when I was younger, so
Okay.
I beat the shit out of myself on the ski slopes for sure.
Gotcha.
But yeah, after they fixed me medically and orthopedically, all of a sudden I was in a shit pot full of pain, like the worst pain you could possibly imagine. And it all started in my right foot right after I had my knee replaced. And it turned out that since they took me out of, orthopedic pain, my brain decided to replace all that pain itself. And that's called CRPS, chronic regional pain syndrome. And it's the worst pain known to human beings. If you look at the McGill pain scale, it's above pregnancy, it's above cancer, it's above amputation, it's at the top. And I went through years of just dealing with pain and not being able to walk. And kept playing guitar though, and I kept making all that happen. Still making the music happen. But now that I ended up partnering with UCSF in San Francisco with a program there, and I had to go into the hospital there for 10 days. They put 144 temporary points in my head and hooked me up to a computer or two computers that monitored everything going on while they were testing me. They sent me into a seizure. I mean, it was like Neo taking the red pill when I went into a seizure. And then on the last day of testing, they found the sweet spot. And all of a sudden, for the first time in like 20 years, I was 100% out of pain.
Wow.
And they have it on video. The doctor and I have actually been to Congress to talk about this, help to get it FDA approved for people. I've gotten off opiates. I've gotten off Lyrica. I've gotten off nerve medication. I mean, it's amazing what this has done for me. I mean, it took a shitload of balls to get 3 brain surgeries, but I was at the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. It was brutal. Like I said, wheelchair. My days were spent on a recliner in front of a TV and in pain. And
How do you feel today?
I'm fucking doing awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing awesome.
That's a lot of fucking surgeries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah, the 3 brain surgeries and eye surgeries. And you can see the template.
Right, yeah.
They're the brain stimulators. And then you can see the wire in the back of my head and everything and the scars. But it has turned my life around 100%. It started on CBS Sunday Morning, but Sanjay Gupta is the big doctor for CNN. He came to Albuquerque and interviewed me in 3 different places, and then they put that on CNN. It's now on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see it's called Sanjay Gupta, It Doesn't Have to Hurt. And
Say that name again.
Sanjay Gupta. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm from Alabama. I'll get that. Sanjay Dupa?
Sanjay Gupta, yeah. Yeah. He's the one doctor on CNN.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. He wrote a book. I'm in his book with my doctor, and we were a chapter in there about this whole thing. And yeah, it's just a flat out miracle that I was able to turn things around. And it's looking like we're coming back to play in Tampa in September.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And it looks like we're going to South America in October to play with a band called Hate SA, which is Hate South America, Bolivian band. And yeah, we're going to be touring there for about 3 weekends, and then come back and probably finish up mixing a new album. And
Hell yeah. You do it from home or?
yeah, doing most
Home studio.
Yeah. And they'll probably
Where I saw all the Tiwanaku shit. Yeah. I tell you, that was the best CBS Sunday morning I ever watched. Tiwanaku. Every angle had Tiwanaku.
I'm sure it was seeing you. I told them when they said, will you be willing to do this? And I'm like, I want to help people, of course.
Yeah.
But you guys got to let me promote my band too. And they were like, absolutely. We want to know everything about you. So
Right, yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. And so it wasn't a fight to get that going.
Right. Yeah.
You know how most metal, you got to fight to get it in.
Yeah. All right. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Also got to say, there was one interview that they were like, yeah, you can talk about it, but no logos of anything. Yeah. So what did he do?
I put the logo.
Got it tattooed. It's like, well, I can't take this off. Also, thanks to his journey, the very first death metal band to ever grace the pages of the New York Times.
Wow.
Second. Eagles of death metal were first, but
Wait,
yeah,
they're not death.
they're not. But yeah,
Only in their name.
yeah. We're in the New York. I was in the New York Times. The whole story was in there. I've actually got copies.
Yeah, you
sent it to you. I sent that to you.
Yeah.
And probably have copies of that made and put it in our merch booth or something. But yeah, it tells the whole story. He's got pictures of me in there, and it was crazy to go up to the newsstand and see my face staring back at me. You know, it's something you don't get to see a whole lot, in normal days. You know,
Right. Man, you're also known as Emo to a lot of people in Tampa.
Yeah.
How'd that come around?
I actually got that nickname when I was 15.
Oh, okay.
And a friend of mine decided to nickname me Emo, and we still don't.
I was just wondering if it was emo metal or some shit.
No, nothing like that. If you look at it this way, Ed E. Mowery.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much where that came from.
I gotcha. Well, Ed, I'm glad you're feeling good today.
Absolutely, man.
And I hope you had fun here, man. What do you think about this shit?
This is fucking great, man. We'll be back.
Hell yeah.
We'll be
You're going to be back in September here.
Yeah, we'll be back in September.
To play?
Mhm.
And we're not yet?
We haven't exactly confirmed
gotcha.
but there's a festival in September in Tampa.
I know what it is. Starts with an S.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, man. Give it up for Ed and Sean, man. Tiwanaku.
Thank you, guys.
Go and visit them at the booth down there.